What's up, YouTube? If you just clicked on this video, it's because you're curious how to find slope. And if your other cool math videos you want to see, click that subscribe button. All right, let's get started. This is finding slope. Tommy, come here. No, this is easy. You're fine. Okay. Hi, Tommy. This is gonna be real simple, guys. So first off, you have to understand this is finding slope. First off, you have to understand what is slope. Yeah, what is slope? I don't know what that is. Well, it's a great question. Slope is basically how fast a line rises or falls, basically. So you'll notice this line right here, this straight line that we have. Finding slope is trying to figure out how fast that line climbs. Okay? Pretty straightforward. They use this in business models, things like that. You're going to see it in this form, Tommy, and this is really important. Really important. Got it? Really. Stop saying really. Really? No, stop. And y equals mx plus b. Okay? This is called slope intercept form. Okay? And I'll explain what that means in just a second, and then we'll talk about how to find slope. But this is big. Okay? So first off, your y is going to be basically your y direction, your y point. It can be anything. That's just your y is the numbers this way on the y axis. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. The m, this is big, stands for slope. Okay? Okay, your slope, got it, yeah. And notice these are next to each other. That's a multiplication thing. And this is your x, okay? Which is numbers in this direction. Okay? Yeah, okay. And then the b stands for your y-intercept, okay? Basically, the way I look at this is intercept is kind of a word like connects. Like think about football, right? You have this guy who runs and catches the ball before the receiver. He intercepts it. This is where the line crosses the y-axis. So if this extended way beyond here, this right here, this number would be your y-intercept. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But we're going to focus on finding that m, which is the biggest part of all this. You can find the m, you're good. So what are we going to try to find? Find the m. M. Good. The slope. Are you guys ready for this? So this is finding slope on a graph. It's really simple. All you need is 2 points, okay? This is basically a point, and a point. You want to find the points that are super easy that cross at perfect points. So you'll notice this crosses directly at 5 and also at 2. Now you have to remember, on points, the order is always x, y. So notice this point is 2, 5. It's because x and y always go first. X and y. Okay, x always goes first. Got it. Good. X always goes first. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go 2 and go up 5. You with me on that? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So what I need 2 points. Okay, so I'm going to write down these 2 points. I'm going to write down 0, 1, and I'm going to write down 2, 5. Okay? Now you could have picked any points along the line. Doesn't matter as long as you have 2. Okay? You got me? Yeah, got it. Okay. And here's what I do. Okay? I'm going to make this point number 1. It's really important that you pick one of the points to be point number 1. You'll see why in just a second. And I'm going to make this point number 2. You with me? Yeah, got it. Okay. Now you need to memorize this. You know what memorize means? Let it stick in my head. Stay in my head. Stay. Kind of. Let it stay in your head, exactly. You need to remember this. This is called the slope formula. Okay? This right here will help you find slope anytime you're looking at a graph. Okay? Anytime you see a graph, you find 2 points. That's your first step. Then you do this. You do y2 minus y1. What's that? I'll explain in a second. Over x2 minus x1. And you need to memorize this. It's not too hard. Just think about it. y2 minus y1. Can you remember that? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Exactly. If you can remember that. Now remember how we labeled these points? Oh yeah, we did. That's point 1 and point 2. Exactly, point 1 and point 2. So this right here, because we made this point 1, this is our x, right? Yeah, because it's always x first. Good. So this is my x1, because that's my first point, and this is my y1. Oh, so the bottom one, it's your x2 is 2. Exactly. And your y2 is 5. Exactly, your y2 is 5. Good job, Tommy. Thanks. So now all I do, guys, is I take these numbers and I plug it into this formula. That's it. Are you ready? So I'm going to go y2 first. What's my y2, Tommy? It's 5. It is 5. So I'm going to do 5. Take away what? Your y1, which is 1. Which is 1. Good. I'm going to put that over. What's your x2? 2. Good. Minus your what? 0. Very good. So now I just solved this problem. This is 5 take away 1 is 4. 2 take away 0 is 2. And what's 4 divided by 2, Tommy? 2! Exactly. So you just found your first slope, which is 2. So now, check this out. I can put it in. Y is equal to 2. That's my slope, right? X, remember this is the form, slope-intercept form. Oh yeah, y equals mx plus b. Exactly, plus b. What was b? Where it crossed the y. Where it crossed the y-axis, and this crosses at 1. So I have y equals 2x plus 1. Where y, this is just a variable of any y. We'll talk about that in another video. 2 is your slope. Good. And then my x plus 1. I'm just writing it again. So this is where it crosses. Ah, that's kind of easy. It is. Just remember, what do you have to memorize? y2 minus y1 equals x2 minus x1. Exactly. Now, I will tell you, you could pick any point on this. It's a fun fact for later. Like, I could have done 4, 9, and 0, 1. I still would have gotten the same answer. That's really important. Doesn't matter what points you do as long as you're consistent with this one's point 1 and this one's point 2. It doesn't matter. What this is saying is this thing goes up 2 over 1. Notice there's another point here you could have used. Up 2 over 1, right? Because your slope is 2, right? Which is the same thing as 2 over 1. Oh, yeah, okay, I get you. So up 2, oh, that's 3, oops. Up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. So your slope is 2. Oh! And if this line was going down like this, the only differences with that slope is it would be negative. Okay? Another curveball you might see, I'm talking about the curveballs right now, you might see a line that goes straight across like this. What's the slope on that? Oh, I don't know. The slope is 0. This would actually be y is equal to 6 is the answer, because notice it crosses right through 6. There is no slope. When you see y equals 6, no slope. Or slope is, I'm sorry, not no slope. Slope is 0. Okay, it doesn't go up. Okay? You might also see a line that looks like this. Right? No slope, 0, same thing. And then this one is at x equals what? Oh, x crosses at 2, so x equals 2. Good. You might see that. This one, the slope is technically infinite, right? The slope is straight up. Oh, okay. Interesting. So those are other ones you might see. So hope you liked the video. This is, again, finding slope based on a graph. So as a recap. You look at a graph, you find the points. Sometimes it doesn't give you the points. You find how many of them? 2. 2 of them. Good. You label one of them 1. And one of them 2. And then what was the formula? Do you remember? Oh, man. Do you guys remember? What was it? Oh, I remember. y2 minus y1 equals x2 minus x1. No, that's close. y2 minus y1. Oh, yeah. Over x2 minus x1. Good. Very good. Remember that, guys, and you're going to be just fine. I didn't record this entire time. Did I record? I don't know. Yeah, you did. Like the video, okay? See you guys later. See